Hello! My name is Sydney and today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 films of all time. This list will not include animated film, and I'll only be choosing one film from a series, if there is any series on this list. For example, in the Harry Potter series, I'll only choose one film rather than all 8 films, and taking up 8 out of the 10 spots on the list. I will start off by quickly showing you number 15 to number 11, as I didn't want to leave them out, and it was very hard to choose which ones went in the top 10 and which ones did not. At number 15 we have Babylon AD. This film is amazing, which I won't bother saying about all the other films because all the films on this list are amazing. Number 14 is Gravity. Number 13 is Sucker Punch. Number 12 we have Inception. And at number 11 we have Captain America: The First Avenger. Now onto the main list, my top 10 films of all time. It will probably change by the end of the year, so at least it will give me an excuse for another video at the end of the year. At number 10 we have The Impossible. This film is rated 12. It came out in 2012. Here is the back. I won't bother giving any of these films amount of stars because all of them I would give 5 stars because they're my top films of all time. The Impossible is a true story about the tsunami that happened in 2004. It's about a British family that was in, I think it's Thailand, and they get caught up in the events of the 2004 tsunami. At number 9 we have The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Out of the 2 Hunger Games films, this was my favourite, although there are 2 more to come. It's rated 12 and it came out in 2013, although the DVD came out in 2014. Here's the back cover. If you haven't seen the first Hunger Games film, I seriously recommend you go and watch it. I don't want to spoil what happens in this film, so I won't explain what it's about. At number 8 we have Hero. This is rated 12 and it came out in 2002. Although this film is in English, I would recommend you watch it in Mandarin, which is Chinese for anyone who doesn't know, as it's much better. I think the English dub of it, the mouths of the people when they're talking, it doesn't really match up and it doesn't make the film look good, so watch it in its original language. It is a martial art film starring Jet Li in a visually stunning martial arts epic where a fearful warrior rises up to defy an empire and unite a nation. At number 7 we have The Lovely Bones. This came out in 2009. It is rated 12 and here is the back cover for you. This film is about a girl who gets murdered, and it follows her as she watches her family grow up and cope with her death, basically. At number 6 we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is my favourite Harry Potter film. I would have had all the Harry Potter films apart from the first and second one on this list, if I could, because yeah, but that would be ridiculous, because then 8, 7, 6 of the films on this list would be Harry Potter, and it wouldn't be much of a top 10 films of all time, it would be a top Harry Potter films of all time. This film is rated PG, and here is the back cover. It came out in 2004, and I won't explain this one either because, well, most people should know what Harry Potter is to start with, and it's the 3rd one in the series, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody who has been silly enough not to start watching it within the last 10 years, or reading it. At number 5 I have Little Miss Sunshine. This came out in 2006, it's rated 15, and here is the back cover for you. This film is about this family here, each one having their own little story to tell within the film. They go on a road trip and things just sort of unravel about their stories or where they want to go or what they're doing in their lives. It's a very good, feel-good film. At number 4, I have Titanic. This is rated 12. It came out in 1997, and here is the back cover. I expect most people, well, probably almost everybody knows what the Titanic is. It was a boat that crashed in the Atlantic Ocean into an iceberg and sunk into the sea, and most people died. Now into the top 3, and we start that top 3 with chocolate, or chocolat. My attempt at saying chocolate in French there. This is rated 12. Here is the back cover. This film came out in 2000. It's about a mother and a daughter who have been travelling from town to town in France in the early 20th century, I would say. Not very early, but probably 30s maybe. And in each town, this mother and daughter have been setting up a chocolate shop. Although they have had to keep moving because it has failed in other towns where they haven't wanted it. At number 2, we have Cloud Atlas. This is rated 15, it came out in 2012, and here is the back. This film is absolutely amazing. It's one of the most complicated films you'll probably ever find, but it's absolutely amazing. And it is also one of the longest films you will ever find, as it is almost 3 hours long. 6 stories spanning centuries, one soul. Tom Hanks and Halle Berry lead an all-star cast in interwoven tales as time shifts between past, present and future. As characters reunite from one life to the next, their actions generate consequences. A killer evolves into a hero. An act of kindness inspires a revolution. Cloud Atlas combines science fiction, drama, mystery, action and romance into a film that's one of the bravest and most ambitious pieces of filmmaking seen for years. And finally, at number 1, we have Bridge to Terabithia, the best film of all time. I just love it. It's rated PG, here is the back cover, and it came out in 2006. Jess Aarons is an outsider at school and even in his own family, until he befriends a new girl at school, Leslie Burke. Leslie loves to tell stories of fantasy and magic. Jess loves to draw, and together they create the secret kingdom of Terabithia. A magical place that only they can escape to by swimming on an old rope over a stream in the woods, near their homes. There, the friends rule the kingdom, fight the Dark Master and his creatures, and plot against the school bullies. So there we have it, my top 15 films of all time. Yeah! I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe maybe if you enjoy my other videos, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! Bridge to Terabithia.